Hello, my name is Kavan and I'm going to explore how David Ricardo's theory of technological immiseration of labour can explain the rise in youth unemployment in the UK. Today, the UK faces a stark economic reality. Unemployment has hit a 5-year high of 5.2%, but for young people, that number has soared to 16.1%. Why? To find out, we're travelling back in time to consider David Ricardo's theory of technological immiseration of labour. Ricardo formulated his theory during the Industrial Revolution to explain how machines like the power loom replaced hand-loom weavers. In 2026, we see a parallel, the artificial intelligence revolution. When firms invest in generative AI, they're shifting circulating capital, which is money used for wages, into fixed capital like software and hardware. This shift reduces the demand for workers, particularly apprentices and entry-level roles. For young people, this means higher competition for fewer jobs. Ricardo warned that this leads to labour immiseration, where workers are forced to accept increasingly lower wages just to survive. But how accurate is this model? Ricardo's theory relies on key assumptions that differ from modern models like the Cobb-Douglas production function. While the Cobb-Douglas model assumes firms can easily swap between labour and machines, Ricardo assumed labour immobility. Real-world evidence supports Ricardo here. Just as manufacturing workers in Sheffield struggled to find new types of work, today's youth face structural barriers to moving into high-tech roles. He also assumed subsistence wages, noting that low-skilled youth are often stuck on the national minimum wage, with very little growth in real terms. Finally, Ricardo assumed diminishing returns. Adding more workers to an office with a fixed number of computers eventually makes each new worker less productive. This encourages firms to stop hiring and start automating, a process of creative destruction that defines our current era. As we celebrate UCL's 200-year anniversary, Ricardo's ideas remain a vital tool for understanding why the AI age is leaving our youth behind. By recognizing these structural shifts, we can begin to address modern trends in unemployment.